Here's the abandoned house in a beautiful setting. There was a devastating fire about 20 years ago. Let's take a look inside. So this is the far side of the house. It's completely overgrown, and if you look through the window you can see a staircase inside. It's pretty cool. The front door looks like something from some horror movie. That is actually a door that's been covered by vine. Heading back towards the other side, you can see all the devastation from the fire inside. Here's like the dresser. All the plates look perfect. Everything's like untouched. Bottle of Lucozade. Let's look in the drawer. Yeah, nothing too valuable, but some really nice old metal tools. That's amazing. There's a wallet here actually. It's been picked clean by a previous visitor. Just have some paintbrushes. There's a wallet. The wallet is empty. Now let's go into the living room. This is very nice. That's a leather seat. Another leather seat. There's a lot of clothing on it. The mirror is very dirty now at this point. Fireplace. First aid kit. There's a radio. So many personal belongings everywhere. Your shoes. Your chair. Christmas decorations. Christmas 1995. Those jackets are lovely. I'd say in a thrift store you could definitely find some people who'd love to wear those. Vintage moth-eaten clothing. Those overcoats are actually amazing. Let's have a quick risky look inside the pocket. Empty. It's strange touching something that hasn't been touched in perhaps 20 years. This window is completely overgrown. There's the staircase. Probably shouldn't go up the stairs, but we have to. This looks so precarious. Like there's literally, the beams are collapsing. Really don't think I should go up here. Like this just fell when I touched it. As you can see, it's completely rotten here, but I got through the gap and went along here. But now we're in one of the bedrooms upstairs. It's a fireplace. It's a reclining chair couch, pretty nice. The window is completely overgrown by trees. Still the coat hanging, just like the day of the fire. It's a bookcase. And these old abandoned bed frames. There's a bit of an attic space up there. Can't see anything too interesting. Cushions from the couch downstairs has been brought up here. And there's this big box. There's a chest. Oh my goodness. Maybe we can look inside the chest. When you find a chest, you always have to open it. Put the camera down. Inside the chest are just loads of personal effects. They're items from 1940. Look at this old tool set of some sort. This chest has not probably been opened in 20 years. Lots of religious artifacts. But there's not much else interesting inside here. Everything's back the way it was. Now this item here, I thought it was a cushion, but it's actually a suitcase. The suitcase is locked, but the bottom of it has decomposed so badly that you can see inside. But it's empty inside, it's just the lining of the suitcase and some plastic bags. There's nothing else inside. Let's put that back, the vine back on it. Okay, let's get out of here. There's a religious statue here, and the head has come off. Well, flashlight. There's not much else to see. I managed to get down around there. So let's have one last look around downstairs. Dinner plates just like they were on the last day. Lots of cushions. This bench here is amazing. So this must have been the fireplace where they cooked. Look at this wooden chest here just hanging down. Lots of old books. It's amazing. And cooker hob. Well, that's definitely not food, but they're looks like some documents and some metal shelves. I don't think this oven was used too many times. There's a gas drum still there. That also caused the fire. Under the stairs, with tools and paintbrushes. That roof is really scary. All the beams. And many of the beams which have landed here in the lounge. Okay, now let's leave. Okay, so after leaving the house now, if we look around here, you can see this stone concrete outhouse. Oh my goodness. This actually is a traditional outhouse from rural Ireland. You can see the toilet right here. The wooden toilet seat's still there. All the moss growing up the side of it. Wow, and then if you look at the back, there's a sink. And look how overgrown the sink has become. The roof has completely collapsed and there's some bits of guttering inside as well. But it's amazing to think how back in the day they would have had an outhouse this sort of distance away from your main dwelling. And for such a large house, not to have a bathroom inside, it's quite shocking by today's standards. So this is the front side of the house. You might remember the window from the bedroom that we couldn't see out of, that's covered by this ivy.